Mic check. All right, welcome into the historic June Rockwell Levy Ice Rink. Some Rhode Island Division II high school hockey here on a Tuesday evening. You'll have to see it. These weekday games, we got a good matchup here tonight between the home team Ponaganset Chieftains, who you see there in the white jerseys, green pants, taking on the West Warwick EWG, Exeter West Greenwich Night Wizards, wearing those dark jerseys, trying to make a statement here tonight in a game that's crucial for them if they want any chance at getting into the play-in tournament. Ponaganset close to clinching a playoff berth. Tim Duffy on the call here today for Fans Only Sports Network for some Rhode Island High School D2 hockey. And starting lineup for West Warwick EWG, Logan Jarbo, Hayden Anderson, Logan Addison, who's amongst the leading scorers in the skate, Maddox Scholde, who is also in that category as well, and it'll be Jacob Andelman rounding out the five skaters in net for the second consecutive game. Or rather, they actually the wrong goaltender's name. They said Dylan Harris, or Jordan Harris, but it's Brady Lacombe who's on the ice. And now for Ponaganset, Devin Deshays, Ben McPhee, another senior. Starting off the starting lineups here for Ponaganset. Omar Alfawaz getting the start here tonight. So is Tyler Kutu. Four seniors named the first four stars. Will they go 5 for 5? And they will. It's the captain, Troy Gerby, gets the start. And in net tonight is Anthony Murgita, who's in net, getting his 5th league start of the season. National anthem time here from Burrowville.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so
All right, Ponaganset and West Warwick about to take off. Mia Kutu, little sister of number 44 on Ponaganset, Tyler Kutu. She sang on senior night. That girl's got a great voice. I'm trying to set the tone on what could be a great night for Ponaganset, looking to go back to the playoffs. A win tonight would put them in great position to avoid the play-in. Seed 7 through 10 are the play-in. They're sitting at number 7 right now. Big overtime loss against Naraho this past weekend has put them one game behind them, but a win tonight could help the Chieftains leapfrog the goals and get back in that coveted 6th spot. Put them actually at 5th for the moment, as Cranston also has 16 points on the year. This game brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads, which is on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families across America. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off of your next purchase. And we are underway as Alpha Waz got the first touch for Ponaganset. Knight Wizards take it back pretty quickly. Anderson could not get by Omar Alpha Waz, and Gerby will get it here. Near side boards for the first time for Ponaganset today. Looking to get out of some way as Gerby, the captain of the team, gets it up ahead. And McPhee put into harm's way, but gets it back off the bad stick there from Andelman. McPhee takes a shot on net, and Lacombe gets his first save of the game. There's a good chance for Kutu, though, who got that puck from McPhee, but got blocked by Logan Jarbo on its way to the net. So Ponaganset unable to get 2 shots on goal off here in the first 40 seconds. Now the other way, here's the first shot of the game for the Night Wizards. It's Scholdy. Gets saved by Mergita. McPhee trying to clear this out. Takes a big hit after the play from Andelman. As Ponaganset coming out here with this 5 senior lineup, as they have done for a lot of this season, especially on senior night as well, where they did the same thing last time I was here. A victory against Naraho gave them their 6th win of the season. Here is a shot from Jarbo that gets blocked in the slot by Alpha Waz. Sent down the ice, and that's going to be the game's first stoppage of clock. An icing call, a minute 14 into this one. It's against the Chieftains, so bring this puck back the other way. And the Night Wizards on the plus side of the ice here. Trying to get to the slot, they could not. That time, Landy sends it down the ice. Gerby was there first. Steinkamp sends it down the ice again, and that will be icing again. 2 icings in 16 seconds for the Chieftains, and not off to the best start offensively, which has been tough for them this season. This is a team that's not going to beat you scoring, rather with defenses. They're 12th in goals for in Division II. They've allowed the least amount of goals, just 2.1 per game through 14 games. They're 7-6-0-1 with the loss against Naraho the other night in overtime at Boss Arena. Morissette takes it away in the neutral zone here for the Night Wizards, and Morissette looking to get by Gerby, and he could not. He got sat down instead, and Gerby takes it away. Back up to Steinkamp. Gerby gets it back, and he got through the ankles that time of Anthony Merritt. Gerby going right wing circle. Gives up to Steinkamp instead, and he just missed it off the mark to the left side of the net. He'll bounce back over to Tyler Gerby in the neutral zone there, and another big collision that time. Suffering it was Cale Bonelli on that play as Gerby gets sat down by Anderson, and that's going to be the game's not first penalty, but instead it's going to be an injury timeout as Gerby slow to get up. Anderson was the one who got a piece of him right there against the boards, and Tyler Gerby, the senior, will come off the ice and go back onto the bench after that one. His brother Troy checking in on him right there as well. And Tyler Gerby looks to be okay. He was the hero here the other week on senior night. A goal and an assist on the year. And they were both in the 3rd period of that game. He scored their first goal of the game and then had the assist on the 2nd goal, which ended up being the game winner in the 4-1 victory. All 4 of those goals came in the 3rd period. As this Ponaganset team heating up. Anderson actually does go to the box. My apologies. Hayden Anderson does go to the penalty box for the interference penalty. Power play, Kutu shot saved. So I didn't see Anderson go in at first. Here's Gerby this time. He gets it down low to Kutu at the slots and a poke around and finds Gerby, who's already not back on the ice. That's Troy Gerby. You got the touch right there. And now from behind the net, it's Deshays, or Steinkamp rather. His shot saved and goes out of play. Into the netting 44 seconds into the power play is Hayden Anderson. He's had a very good season so far with 20 points entering tonight. Gets sent to the penalty box for just the 5th time this season. Serving penalty minutes number 9 and 10 on the year here in the first period. This one, oh, they had a great chance, but it gets by Steinkamp on the pass from Garrett Scott. And here's Gerby, who will reset Deshays. 55 seconds left on the Ponaganset power play. Kutu centering pass got blocked by Logan Jarbeau. Gerby all the way back to it here, eyeing him defensively down there is Tyler Powell. Trying to get out of some harm's way here, and Steinkamp gets it back in the neutral zone off his skate though, and Powell dumps it back on the other end. On net as well. 30 seconds to go on the game's opening power play. Kutu off his stick. We'll have to race up back to it, and Jarbeau is there to contest in the corner there. Kutu back down low for Garrett Scott. It gets off his stick. Powell in there defensively. It was Assen rather, and Gerby with Jarbeau all over him. Steinkamp in the slot. Could not get to anybody there. Final 10 seconds on the power play, and it's Matic Schulte in the direction here, and Schulte, who had a man with him that time, and the pass was blocked there by Garrett Scott. Saved the shot on goal that Addison would have had. And that ends the power play, though, but luckily for Ponaganset, they don't surrender a shot on net in the last few seconds of that. This one will fly by the intended man and Steve Gingell and be iced by Ponaganset for the 3rd time here in the first 4.5 minutes. Just want to say thanks to all of our viewers for tuning in. We're always so thankful, especially on these weeknight games that kind of come out of nowhere. This game was scheduled beginning of the year, though, but it's the first of 2 Ponaganset weekday games. They're playing NK Thursday. Here's Alfawaz with the wrister. He scores! Omar Alfawaz. Goal number 3 on the year, and it puts the Chieftains on the board first. Right after they failed on their first power play, they strike back seconds later. And it's Alfawaz who had a great look on the 3-on-1, took it himself, and it works out well for him to put the Chieftains on the board. What a great shot from Alfawaz. Got it by Lacombe that time and makes this a 1-0 game early on in this one. And like I mentioned, Ponaganset second to last in goals for this season in Division II play. Tyler Gerby with the assist there, coming off the bench following his little shaken upness. Gets his 3rd point of the year. They've all been with me commentating. Maybe that's a jinx in a good way for the senior Gerby, but this one, Alfawaz takes it back again. 3-on-2 loading up. Bodies coming back. Here's the shot, too tall that time for Ryan DeLessio. Alfawaz down low, trying to get in the middle there. Gerby finds the puck, takes it, and it's right between the numbers that time for Lacombe as Brody Lacombe makes the stop and keeps this a 1-0 game as Ponaganset getting that rhythm right now that they have been so patiently trying to find all season long. Fast starts have not been their forte this year, and have in the offensive zone again here. Kutu got it blocked by Jarbeau. Had a good look at the right wing circle there, right in front. Jarboe makes the big defensive play there. This one's turned back over to Devin Deshays, and he couldn't get by Hayden Anderson, who gets it back. Anderson has a man in the middle there, and Gerby rips it away. He had Maddox Schulte right there. But two Chieftains were all over it, and Gerby's the one who gets it back, as this one will get iced. Against the Chieftains again, their fourth icing call here in the first 6 minutes. So they come in this game 7-6-0-1, 15 points on the year. West Warwick EWG coming in at 3-10 with 3 games to play, and their play-in chances, they're not dead to right. They just need a lot of help. They need really everybody to lose. They got to win these next few games to have a chance at being one of those top 10 teams in Division 1. They sit at 12th, and they're trying to do it like that. Steinkamp gets it back down low. Steinkamp trying to get by Caden Landy there. Back up top to Gerby. Gerby at the point. Spins out some heat from Jarboe. And Anderson will get it back here with a lane. Hayden Anderson. 2-on-1. He's going to send that one down the ice instead. He had a man in pursuit, Schulte. And Anderson trying to find the middle this time. Andelman steps into it. Morgita makes the big save. It's still loose in the slot. And it gets poked back to Anderson at the point now. Long look for Venditti. His shot saved and flies out of play again. Morgita makes 2 big saves right there. 8:31 to go here in the first period. Face-off won by Ponaganset. Gerby out of the pile. Turns it over instead. Andelman trying to get around through traffic. Gerby poked it away at first. This one's picked up by Cale Bonelli, and he could not get by the big defense from Ben McPhee. Still free, and Gerby will find it. Send it down the ice. It floats up in the air. Staying on side for Garrett Scott, who'll win the race to it in the corner this time. Scott behind the net. And Schulte able to get there first. Up to Cameron Morissette. Morissette far side. Stops on a dime and gives it up, but gets it right back, and Scott there defensively in neutral zone trying to rip it away, could not. Finds Gerby right there in the Ponaganset zone. He'll ice that one again for the 5th time for the Chieftains. Nothing there for Gerby. 7:46 to go here in the opening period. Face-off coming on this side of the ice, as we've seen this quite a few times today, but the Night Wizards have not been able to capitalize at all. Here's Gerby. Takes a huge hit. Anderson laid the boom right in front of the official, and it was a clean hit, but they get it right back here. Resetting, and that's going to be offside against Alfawaz. Ooh, he had it on the pass from Steve Gingell that time. Rather, it was D'Alessio, excuse me. And he was just a foot offside. Inches away from another Omar Alfawaz breakaway potentially, but won't get done that way here. Face-off is won by Ponaganset. Gerby will slam this one off the boards. He'll bounce by Sean Filiatro and gets right back up to Schulte. Schulte leaves it for Anderson. His shot blocked by Gerby. Far side, they have a good chance, and the rebound for Anderson. So they send it right back up for Schulte, right in front of the net, and he got it saved by Morgita. Another robbery there, at least got a piece of it that time. Landy will race back after this off the clear from Gerby, who comes on the bench. Kutu sends it down the ice, and Landy will race back up to it here. Filiatro. And this one loose. It'll find a man here, and Schulte. Schulte gives it up. They were onside. 3-on-3 here. Schulte trying to get through, and Addison tried getting the shot off there right in front of the net, but it was already in possession of Morgita, who makes another save that time. 6:31 to go here in the first period. Face off. They get a shot off here, Morissette did, but it was way off the mark. Steinkamp getting the rebound here on the near side board. Steinkamp trying to get by the defender there, and Nick Penault made a miss. Broke his ankles, back up to Gerby, and Morissette ripped it away. Couldn't stay on his feet though that time. The puck's still loose in the neutral zone, and Steinkamp was able to get by Anthony Merritt again, and he just ate the wall there as his shot. Steinkamp saved, rebound. They couldn't get it that time either. Back in the corner here, Steinkamp, left wing circle, his shot blocked, and a broken, is that a broken stick? No, it's just a dent stick, almost. Morissette lost his stick there, but did not, as this puck will fly into the penalty box. Last touched, I think it was by Steinkamp again that time. We'll stop the clock again, bring it back to the neutral zone there, and you know, it's pretty cool having the players right below us here at the benches. Not as much chirping as I'd expect. I mean, the last Ponaganset home game that we had, I believe, or at least where I was at, was against Westerly. There were a couple of ejections at the end of the game. Not Westerly, Naraho, excuse me. A couple of ejections. I mean, this is a Ponaganset team that's been penalized a lot this year. We'll get into that later, but this is, you know, been a pretty calm game for the Chieftains, who are over 500 this season, trying to stay that way, and they're off to a respectable start here today, as this will be iced for the 6th time by Ponaganset, who are trying to put the pace of this game in their favor. They're going to slow down the Night Wizards here as Anderson looking to get an answer. The shot that time, a backhander from Addison that he barely got enough on, gets saved by Murguita that time. Gerby off the face-off. Back over to Steinkamp. Steinkamp got that one tipped, and Steinkamp able to get it back here. 3-on-1, and they were offside. Oh. D'Alessio was on the far side there. Actually, they called on something else because it's going to go all the way back to the other end of the ice. And almost Ponaganset with another breakaway there. They've had a couple of them here in the first period. Gerby turns it over here as Schulte looking to make a play on it. Schulte could not get to anybody either that time, and Gerby will win the race back up to it. He's got a man out there, D'Alessio. 3-on-3. Shot from Gerby, save, rebound, D'Alessio. He couldn't get it in there. And a big-time hustle that time defensively. I believe it was from Caden Landy, the captain of this team, who got in there to make the play. Got enough of D'Alessio right there and prevents number 18 from getting his first goal of the season. Because that right side net was empty. Addison got by, but Murguita makes the save. Empty net for Murguita, and he lets one slip by him. He came out of the net to make the play on it, and that net was nude for a sec. Hayden Anderson takes advantage, and we're tied at 1 apiece. Anderson's 11th goal of the year. And Murguita can't believe he let that one in. Unbelievable. He made the play to stop Addison from getting by him, which was a great play at first, and the reaction time and a couple of lucky bounces for the Night Wizards going in the visiting team's favor. Face-off won by WWEWG. They can't hold on to it, though, as Coutu takes it back. Racing by Jarbeau. Coutu shot. He got one off, and they got tipped. I think Lacombe got a piece of it right there. Back up to Hayden Anderson. Anderson with the unassisted goal. Second on the team in goals with 11 now, and now they have another chance. Anderson on the rebound almost had it off the Addison miss, but that time Murguita will play it safe and cover up there. 3:55 to go in this first period, which has been a good one so far. Here's Kutu in the offensive zone. Kutu off balance shot got saved. Back out to the Shays at the point. We'll dump it down low. Kutu gets back to it. Sets it up inside, and it's off the stick that time of Ginzel. Ginzel trying to get it back, but Alfawaz finds it. Has a man, but the pass behind Devin Deshays. And Deshays sends it down the ice. Jarbeau, the first one there. He'll win the race. And try to reset here for the Night Wizards, who they've had some pretty good offense here, as they have all season. They're 6th in Division II, averaging 4.23 goals per game. They've scored 55 in 13 games this season. These are two really opposite teams, and I mentioned Ponaganset's scoring defense earlier being top of the table in Division II. The Night Wizards allowing 84 goals this season, about 6.5 per game. They are 12th of 13 on the year in that category, only behind Coventry, who's allowed 90 this year. The offense has kept them in games, though, and Addison cannot get by Gerby, but does, with Gerby losing his balance that time. This one set up inside, and Deshays will slap it away. Gets tipped around and finds the man at center ice. That's Chase Jarbeau. Chase Jarbeau off the wall, back up to Addison. Addison, not a great pass to Morissette. He'll race back up to it, and Kutu takes it away. Kutu has a chance. Kutu takes it to a little bit too upstairs that time. On the shots, Andelman. Get it back over to Scholde. Scholde trying to get by the defender that time. And Christian Sanders could not. Kutu right wing circle, gets it inside to Sanders off his stick. McPhee trying to clean it up. Off the boards, will spin over to Steve Ginzel. And Kutu. Andelman takes it back. Andelman gets up ahead to Maddox Scholde. And Scholde gets through traffic. Centering pass, did not get any juice on that one as Gerby takes it away. And Ponaganset, some of their players on their bench are throwing stuff at each other here. 90 seconds left. Here's a lunging shot from Addison, got blocked by Kutu. Behind the net, Gerby trying to clear it out. Hayden Anderson could not get a stick on it either that time, and Anderson cross ice. Addison sets it up inside. It's tipped around. Sanders gets by him. Andelman gets it back here. 70 seconds left here in the first period. Addison dumps in the zone, and Anderson could not win the race through it. Back up top for Jarbeau. Gerby trying to clear it, could not. Sanders couldn't either. Stays with Maddox Scholde, and Scholde got ripped away by Kutu again, with Sanders with some great defensive presence there to get it right back. McPhee in the middle that time, off his stick. Sent back down the ice. Gerby dumps in the zone. It's going to go behind the net. Andelman will reset here for 30 final seconds in the first period. Addison could not get by the four defensemen. Gerby got his stick in there last, and here is Gerby. Turns it back over. Morissette got ripped away, and something's going on there with Murguita. He's 6 out of his mitts. No icing on the call here. 10 seconds to go in the first period. Morissette. Addison, 6 seconds, has a chance. Addison the slot, takes the shot, and Murguita makes the save to stop the clock with .6. So it's going to be a face-off in the end of the first period in all likelihood. But Addison, who we've seen do that before, saw him score in the first 90 seconds of their game against RMTEB a week and a half ago on February 10th. That was actually the only goal of the game as well, and he could not get his first point today on that slashing shot. 0.6 seconds, there'll be Morissette substituting in for Kapala on the faceoff, and there it is, and that ends the opening 15. Tied at 1 apiece, Ponaganset and West Warwick, Exeter West Greenwich. Here in the first 15 minutes, the opening goal from Omar Alfawaz responded to with the shot and score from Hayden Anderson, which has rounded out an eventful first period. So this game brought to you again by Iron and Steel Threads. It's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share the love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to make youth hockey accessible to more families across America. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10. That's all caps, FOSPORTZ10, to get 10% off of your next purchase. If you're on your iPhone, go to Instagram. Give them a follow on Instagram too. Their handle at ironsteelthreads. So, fresh 15 here in this Rhode Island High School Division II matchup. There's a scoreless first 5 minutes, and then Omar Alfawaz on a 3-on-1 beautiful long-range shot from the right wing to put the Chieftains up 1-0 for his third goal of the year. And then Mergita, who made a great play in net for Ponaganset on a darting Logan Addison. He could not cover up the net for the entirety of the time he needed to. Anderson got a wide open shot on goal and was able to tie the game up at 1 apiece for the Night Wizards, who start the second period with the puck and give it right back. Gerby will race up after it here. This will be whistles blowing and a big hit after the fact as well. Venditti extending the arms on Troy Gerby that time. And let's see if there's any penalties here. Doesn't look like it, as there's be an offsides whistle instead against the Night Wizards as Mergita out of the net. It flies by him. Looking to make a good play here is Kale Bonelli for the Night Wizards, and he couldn't get through a pair of defenders there that time. It's Gingell taking it back, and Gingell with Morissette racing up to him. Sanders finds that puck. His shot got saved though. Rebound gets it back. Andelman there defensively. Morissette is down on the ice, and there's a penalty on the ice for the hit against the boards there. This is going to be the first power play of the game for the Night Wizards, and it's going to be against Ponaganset, who has had a lot of penalties this year. They're the most penalized team in Division II by a wide margin there. And going to the box for 2 minutes, it's going to be Ryan DeLessio that time. What I believe is a cross check. So let's see what this team, the Night Wizards, can do on the power play here. DeLessio, just 1 point on the year, the senior. There was an assist earlier in the year. This is 7th penalty this season. Serving penalty minutes 13 and 14. Now they're opening up the Night Wizard bench as well. I don't think anybody's going in there though, or penalty boxes, I should say. There is DeLessio in the box. Two benches awaiting the game's second power play. DeLessio actually comes out of the box, and instead going in there is Steve Gingell. So it'll be number 20 serving the 2 minutes rather. We'll get an explanation from the scorers table in a sec. Here's Kutu. Andelman takes it back. It's a roughing call as Andelman's shot got blocked. So first roughing call of the game is against the Chieftains. In what you may expect to be physical matchup. First time these two teams have met this season. Here's Schulte leading the power play for the Night Wizards. Back up top, Andelman with Alfawaz in his face, and he got a stick in there to poke it away. Andelman keeps Addison on side here. Addison, cross ice, that pass blocked. Garrett Scott got a piece of it. Schulte coming down the near side. The Night Wizards did not score in a single power play the other week, and they do here. It's Andelman from long range, and West Warwick EWG is taking their first lead tonight. And for Andelman, it's his 5th goal of the season. Now, I was just saying, the United Wizards hadn't scored a power play goal against RMTEB. Despite a few chances, I think they had 3 power plays that game. Didn't score on any of them. And they do here, so a big goal. And it's Andelman from long range. Just 56 seconds into the power play. The Night Wizards on top for the first time today. It's Gerby off the faceoff, looking to answer quick. Gerby takes a lunging shot there, and it is saved. Taken back by Omar Alfawaz in the slot, and he maybe some bad friendly fire there with Gerby poking it away from him that time. D'Alessio couldn't hang on to that one. Instead, Alfawaz gets it back and hits the helmet of Scott, who he had on the near side right here, and it got him right in the noggin on that play. And official has his hand up again. This is going to be a Ponaganset power play now. Scott's shot blocked, and that is going to be blown dead. And you saw Murguita coming out of the net as well. And there's a roughing call on the ice. And it will be Cameron Morissette going to the penalty box. 25 minutes in the box entering tonight for the senior, which was tied for 14th in the state. Most on this Night Wizard team, and it will be the game's second power play for Ponaganset. They got a fresh 2 minutes with the advantage here, looking to tie it up. They failed on their first power play, but scored seconds later with Alfawaz, and they turn it over quickly here. Gerby gave it right back to Maddox Schulte. And now it's Tyler Gerby looking to get after it. Alfawaz could not get over to him on the initial pass, and Gerby gives that back up into harm's way. Long shot. Murguita makes the save there. It was Penault taking the shot. Now Schulte and Night Wizards have it shorthanded, but not for long as Gerby takes it back. But a bad first 30 seconds on the power play for Ponaganset, and it gets even worse as they ice it here, as Kutu could not win the race to that puck. 36 seconds into the power play. Face-off won by the Night Wizards. Andelman shot, looking for that power play and shorthanded goal. It got blocked though. Would have got on net, it looked like, from our angle. There's Ponaganset wasting some valuable seconds. Was Deshays, and Kutu gets it back, entering the offensive zone. Could not get by Andelman that time. He's been a jack of all trades here in the second period. Gerby back up to Alfawaz. Final 55 seconds now. Alfawaz steps into it. His shot blocked by Venditti and goes out of play here with 11:21 to go in the second period. Broken stick on the ice as well. Returned to the Ponaganset bench. So there's been a bunch of blocked passes and shots here in the first 19 minutes of game time, and you think that a broken stick may have been due at some point. This is a good look for D'Alessio in the slot. He got poked away from him, though. Gerby gets it back. Gerby dances with it. Gerby takes it, and it's saved. Rebound. Alfawaz trying to get there and does somehow. Ripped it away from Schulte. Alfawaz doesn't know where the puck is, though. Sets it up inside. Good look. The shot got saved. Steinkamp rejected there by Brody Lacombe. Steinkamp back over to Gerby. Final 20 seconds of the power play, and it's the best the Chieftains have looked on the entire sequence. Steinkamp could not get by Venditti there. Alfawaz with 10 seconds left. Steinkamp gets it back down low. In the middle that time, Venditti, the only one there, slaps it away. And that is going to be 2 power plays on the board. 2 power plays failed for Ponaganset. Stays a 2-1 game. This one off the stick of Schulte, and he will somehow get the first touch on it off the deflection. Gerby back up to D'Alessio, and it is still free. Alfawaz angles to the puck. Alfawaz has a great chance, takes it, and it's saved. Rebound here for Alfawaz. Trying to get it by Jarbeau. Alfawaz got tripped up. No call on Jarbeau. And Steinkamp will find this one back in the corner off a lucky bounce. Wasn't it 2 black jerseys, though. Still has the puck somehow. And is just having a hard time getting by it. Caden Landy, no call there for a hook as the Chieftains bench was screaming down below us. Taken back by Garrett Scott. Scott cannot get by D'Alessio. Morissette rips it away. Morissette gets it back up. Here's a long-range shot that time, and it's saved by Murgita, who denies the shot that time from Maddox Schulte, looking for double-digit goals this season. Enters this game with 9 on the year, as these two teams only meeting once each of the last 2 years. They split the series, Ponaganset winning at West Warwick last year 5-2. West Warwick winning last year 2-1 or 2 years ago in overtime, as the road team has won the last 5 games in this series dating back to December of 2021. Ponaganset leads the series 3-2. 0-2 here at home in that stretch. Here's a long shot, too tall for Scott. So let's see if the trend stays alive here today, as this will be another whistle here in the neutral zone that time. Had a man down in Rory Merritt, or Anthony Merritt, excuse me. Face-off coming up in the neutral zone following the offsides call, but only one meeting on the calendar for these two teams this year. Never know, they could meet again in the play-in. In all likelihood, probably not, with these two teams sitting 5 seeds apart, but it's been evenly distributed, with going West Warwick, Levy, West Warwick, Levy, and now West Warwick back to Levy here tonight. Good look here for McPhee in the slot. Got saved. Had a great chance. And did they blow the whistle? They did. Another good save right there from the freshman Lacombe, who's playing like a veteran here in a huge game for the Night Wizards. 8:47 to go here before intermission. Long look for Deshays, off the mark. Kutu, long rebound in the corner here. Kutu could not get by. He was dancing with it and gives it up back to McPhee. Left wing circle. McPhee centering pass for Kutu. Scott had a chance, got poked away instead. Deshays at the point, gets it back down low to Kutu. This one put in the middle there, and it's got deflected and finds Maddox Schulte for the Night Wizards. Schulte gets by Gerby here, and Schulte takes a big hit from Kutu against the boards that time. Anderson will win the race back to this puck here for the Night Wizards, though. Centering pass for Endelman, couldn't get it to him. Gerby. Scott. Cross ice to McPhee, and McPhee will dump it down the ice. Scott will be the first one there. Scott takes it back. Scott gets through traffic for a second, could not. And it'll be Steinkamp who's able to rip it back for Ponaganset. Alfawaz. Cross ice this time to Gingell, and Gingell down the ice. Steinkamp going to win the race to it back here, and Steinkamp dances with it, gives it up. Gerby steps into the shot, and it's off the mark. We'll bounce back to Steve Gingell at the point. 7:15 to go as we're over halfway through this game now here on Fans Only Sports Network. Gerby got a stick in there to get it back. At the left circle, centering pass this time, and Sanders got it poked away and sent back to center ice. Gingell gets there first. Steinkamp on the far side. Back over to Omar Alfawaz. Alfawaz in the offensive zone. His shot gets saved. A great glove save that time from Brody Lacombe, who got the snatch out of midair on that play. D'Alessio off the face-off. This one way upstairs in the attic that time. Gerby gives it up. And Gerby able to get it back. Gets it up inside. That shot saved. Rebound for D'Alessio. Could not get it off the Cody Sabatos miss that time. Bounces back to center ice here for Deshays. Kutu gets through some trouble here, and Kutu could not handle the puck for too long, and that'll be offside against Ponaganset. And that was not pretty there for the Chieftains. It's a terrible possession on that play. So this game, little fun fact, features 3 of the 5 most penalized players, not only in Division II, but in Rhode Island. 2 Chieftains leading the way in the state. Jake Steinkamp, 46 penalty minutes in 14 games. And Garrett Scott, who we saw get ejected the other week with 43 penalty minutes, including 19 in the last 5 games, averaging 2 penalties a game in the last 5 contests. Long shot save. This will be a power play here for Ponaganset. There's a penalty on the ice, and now they'll address it. It's a cross check against the boards that time, and it'll be the 3rd power play coming up for the Chieftains as Tyler Powell will go in the box for 2 minutes there. So we've had an interference, a roughing, and a cross check against the Night Wizards. And for the first time in a while, Ponaganset is comfortably winning the penalty difference so far in this game. They only have 1 here in the first 2 periods tonight so far. So another power play they missed on their first 2. Gerby has a lot of space. Great shot, great save from Lacombe. Didn't have his glove though, but it'll stay alive for Ponaganset. Scott, centering pass for Gerby. Could not hang on to it with the defense from Schulte that time, and Scott's shot gets saved by Brody Lacombe. 20 seconds into the power play. This is definitely their best looking start to a power play, as the Chieftains could get no rhythm until the last 30 seconds, really the last 25 seconds of their other power play this period, which came minutes ago. Gerby wins the angle of this puck. Addison there defensively. Alfawaz against the boards. Gerby inside. Alfawaz sets it up. Here's a great chance. They score! Ponaganset ties the game on the power play, and it is Garrett Scott with his 6th goal in the last 6 games to draw this one back even on the power play. What a streak it's been for Scott, who we saw have a pair on senior night. Gets a goal here for his 6th of the year. He had no goals entering that senior night game. He's been on a tear here, the senior. That is going to be no call for a hook. Get away with one with that one right there. So Scott, the power play goal. These 2 teams now exchanging power play goals here in the 2nd. What a period it's been. What a game it's been so far between Ponaganset and the Night Wizards. And now Gerby thought he got tripped. No call there that time. Taking it right back, though. The other direction is Garrett Scott, but they call offsides first against the Chieftains. And Ponaganset's bench displeased with the no call there, which they could have had one of 2. Maybe the hook or the trip. Hooked down on the other end, but no call for the trip that time. Omar Alfawaz and Troy Gerby getting the assist there. That is Gerby's 2nd assist tonight, and Alfawaz's 2nd point tonight after the goal he had earlier. Here's Landy right after the faceoff here. Caden Landy, no chance with 4 Chieftains in the area that time. Morissette runs into a wall there. The wall was named Steve Gingell, who set him down that time. Gerby back up to Alfawaz as one of these 2 teams will break the tie. Will it be the Night Wizards? Morissette could not get by the traffic there. Back up top. Long shot. This one got on net. Murguita scoops it up off the ice. Nick Penault was the shot taker. Then some extension of the arms after the play there. Zoom in right there? Yeah, good stuff. 4:09 to go here in the second period. Chippiness definitely a factor right now. Here's Gerby off the faceoff. Gerby up to Kutu, and Kutu, Alfawaz. Someone in traffic here. Kutu bounces back over to Gerby here, and Gerby down the ice. That's going to be icing against the Chieftains with 3:48 to go here in the second. And we saw them have 6 of those in really the first 7 minutes of the first period. They got one here. What a period it's been, though. Between Ponaganset, who's looking to clinch a playoff berth, trying to get into that 5th spot in Division 1 with Division 2 rather, with 1 game left to play after this. I mentioned they play North Kingstown, who's also creeping in the same area as well as them this Thursday here at Levy. Kutu shot hits the face mask of Lacombe, stays alive. The rebound to Alfawaz. Alfawaz sets it back up, and Deshays. Oh, that was not good. And the Chieftain bench unhappy with that one there. He had a man, I think it was Gerby. He gets it back here with the sprint from Deshays. Get it right back for the Chieftains. Kutu. They were onside that time. Steinkamp has been quiet today. Back to Kutu. Centering pass. Finds Steinkamp. Too tall. It got blocked and got ricocheted over to him there, and he had a great looking chance. He gets it back here though. Steinkamp. Oh, that one just sailed out to the right side of the net that time. Deshays at the point. It's it back down for Kutu. Kutu inside for Steinkamp. In traffic. Could not get a stick on it there. Gerby whiffs on the first shot. Morissette there defensively. Rather, it was Hayden Anderson. Here's Steinkamp. Gets by him, though, and Anderson takes it right back. Addison has some space. Will create his own shot. 3-on-2. Addison just missed it. Gerby comes off the ice. There's a 4-on-1 here for Ponaganset. And it's Steinkamp leading it. Steinkamp taking it and saved. And the chance to take the lead is blown by the Chieftains. Steinkamp coming in this game with 11 goals on the year, 14 points, leads the team. Couldn't get one there as the shot from Anderson gets saved by Mergita. With 2:05 to go here in the second period. Face off one. Here's Andelman, who already has one in the second period. That shot saved by Mergita with the kneecap there. Schulte could not get by Tyler Gerby there. Steinkamp off his stick, awkwardly back into the corner this time. Steinkamp up ahead. Has a man and now gets Garrett Scott on the pass from McPhee, and Scott could not get by Powell and Andelman as Andelman slaps it off the wall. It found Deshays again, who sends it down low, and Venditti the only one there. And that one, McPhee had a chance to get it back, but it's off his stick. Sent back down the ice by Maddox Schulte. First one there is Deshays for Ponaganset, and he turns it over. Back to Schulte. Schulte looking to make something happen here. Schulte, oh, he had Addison, but was ripped away by Anthony Merritt, who turns it over instead. Sent to no man's land here. Scott could not hang on, and Scott trying to get it back off his stick. That's going to be no icing call. Thought it was, so the Night Wizard bench, and Merritt, the freshman, laying a big hit on the senior Scott, able to punch this puck out of bounds as a result as well, with 54.3 seconds to go here in the second period. Turnaround shot for D'Alessio. Got tipped and goes up top of the net. Still alive down low. This one will find Gerby on the left wing. He couldn't hang on the puck that time. Took a hit as well. Addison calling it for it back from Morissette. Didn't have a chance to even make it happen there. And Kutu just went face first into the ice, right in front of the official who had his back turned to it, actually, and a whistle is blown here with 32 and a half seconds left. And that will, in fact, be another penalty against the Night Wizards for a cross-check again, and it is Logan Addison that time, who is 5th in the state in penalty minutes. I was mentioning the two Chieftains, who are the two leaders in the state in penalty minutes in Steinkamp and Scott. And it's Addison who leads this West Warwick team in that category, going in the box for the final 32 and a half seconds of the period. That shot save, rebound, Derby hits the post, still alive, second chance off the loss, missed it too. They had 3 chances and they can't take the lead. Scott got that one blocked and it goes on net for Lacombe, who somehow survived that sequence. Unbelievable. 14.4 seconds. Here in the third, you saw Gerby with the shot, hit the post, and Scott missed it as well. They had a golden chance to take the lead and get 2 unanswered goals, which both would have been on power play. So Shays whiffs on at the point there. Steinkamp, 8 seconds left. They turn it over. One more try. It's Anderson leading the break. His shot is saved, poked into the corner, and Ponaganset will begin the third on the power play. 2-2 the score here from Burrillville, as the Chieftains and Night Wizards exchange power play goals here in the second. The first from Andelman, answered back by Garrett Scott. So this game entering the locker room brought to you once again by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to make youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com, use coupon code FOSPORTS10. It's FOSBORTZ10, all caps, to get 10% off of your next purchase. So we will be right back for the final 15 here at a back and forth game. Ponaganset looking to take the lead. We return on the power play. Final 15 minutes. Ponaganset starts the third on the power play. Addison stays in the box for the Night Wizards. And there you have 1 minute and 20 seconds to work with, trying to take their first lead since 1-0. Here's Steinkamp down the right side. Steinkamp inside for Deshays. A lot of traffic there, gets poked away. Tim Duffy brings it back here live for the third period from Burrillville. Ponaganset looking for their 8th win of the year. West Warwick EWG looking for their 4th. Here's Scott! Oh, he just missed it off to the right. Steinkamp, a long rebound. Steinkamp dances in the corner with it over to Gerby, and Gerby down low for Alphawaz. 45 seconds remain. This has been a well-designed power play so far for the Chieftains. Inside, Steinkamp, oh, he had a good look and whiffs on it. Andelman slaps it away. Murguita out of the box, got to get rid of it here, and was holding on to it for too long that time. 30 seconds left on the power play. Gerby through traffic, good bounce over to Scott, trying to get it back, but some even better defense that time from Maddox Scholde, who has it here. Scholde gets by, Scholde short-handed, saved by Murguita. With 14 seconds left on the power play, and the Night Wizard defense not messing around. Here to begin this third period with just 14 seconds left on the penalty. Here's D'Alessio. It's back behind the net. D'Alessio up to Kutu. Gerby turns it over. And it will be Penault who wins the race through at that time. 90 seconds into the third period. Addison, Benelli in traffic, and Kutu got a piece of that one and deflected to get it back for Ponaganset, but that's going to get iced by the Chieftains. 13-18 to go here in this one in a 2-2 game. So the last 5 matchups I had mentioned earlier in the last 3 seasons, only one has gone to overtime. It was in West Warwick. Ponaganset won that game 2-1 at Benny Majira. Ends the power play as well. And these two teams who are well matched. I mean, you got the long shot here that gets blocked, and now on the other direction it's D'Alessio. D'Alessio has a good chance. Not a great angle that time, and it was still alive for a sec. Kutu gets off the merit clear. This one blocked, and Alphawaz had the angle to it. Second try for Kutu off the shot from Gingell. Still free for D'Alessio in the slot, and it finds a Night Wizard at the end of the play there. That was Nick Penault who sends it down the ice that time. Alphawaz off his stick, and now Morissette trying to get by and in trouble there. Got a couple men down on the ice. Kutu with Alphawaz there as well, trying to get it back to him, but got on net instead, and it's saved. Steinkamp in the corner. Has it down low. Steinkamp kicks. Good look for Deshays right off the mark. Back over up top to Gingell. Big fight for it against the board. Steinkamp comes away with it, giving some help at the end of the play there. And this is going to be a penalty on the ice. And it's going to be against West Warwick EWG in the pile. Steinkamp, free play. His shot, too tall. Rebound from McPhee, saved. And now they'll call the penalty. And it's going to be a hold on the ice against the Night Wizards. And they're saying a Ponaganset player hit someone in the head, and there was a high stick as well, and they will not get any favors that time as Morissette will go back to the penalty box for the second time today. And it'll be the 4th power play, actually the 5th power play here tonight for Ponaganset. Scored on their third. They missed numbers 1, 2, and 4. They start off the period on a power play, looking to get something going on this one. Deshays has in the neutral zone here. Steinkamp still on the ice. Over to Gerby. Gerby takes it, saved. Gets it back. Gerby back up top. So the holding on Morissette, and from what the Night Wizards bench was saying, that seemed to be the least egregious penalty out of what they thought was going on there. They swore there was a high stick. They swore there was a cross check. Nothing. Here's Steinkamp. Entering the zone, Steinkamp gets by one, he takes the shot, he gets it saved. Jarbeau was there defensively. Steinkamp blew by him, and Lacombe, the freshman, with a big play. Now Steinkamp again, back up, Kirby scores! Troy Kirby puts the Chieftains back in front with a miraculous celly as well. And now you got a Night Wizard getting ejected from the game. I think it was one of the coaches getting thrown out, and that's actually Morissette, who's going to go back to the box and maybe into the locker room. But Gerby, the go-ahead goal here. And rather, Morissette's going back on the ice. Someone's getting out of this game. They're still talking about it here, but Ponaganset is in front 3-2. It's still 5-on-5. Gerby, the go-ahead goal here on the power play. That is his 5th of the season, 10th point of the year for Troy Gerby. So Morissette goes back in the box, and officials said it was 5-on-5 still, and the Night Wizards, they are not happy with some of the calls that have gone their way tonight. Another prime example there of their misfortunes here this evening so far. 2-2, looking to make it a 2-goal game, gives it back up to Alfawaz, and it gets knocked out of his mitts to Shays. We'll leave it for Gerby here, who just probably gets it back in front. And Morissette, 10-minute misconduct. That is the call on the ice. So he came in this game with 25 penalty minutes, which was amongst the leaders in the state. Tied for 14th coming in. He's going to get 14 minutes tonight. Schulte, shot saved. So it's going to put him right on par with Garrett Scott and Steinkamp, who are the only players in the state in the 40s. This one loosened in the slot. Bounces back out to Gerby. Right in the chest. It's still free right off the numbers that time of Lacombe. But Schulte there to get it back for the Night Wizards. Trying to get by and can't. This one's sent in the middle here, and Gerby will take it away. Gerby going far side. Gerby takes the shot, hits the side of the net. We'll get it back down low, backhand. Good look for DeLessio. He scores! He squeaked it in. 5-hole through the legs of Lacombe. And DeLessio with his first goal of the season to put the Chieftains up 2. And the Night Wizards are just unraveling here in the third period. Two goals here in the third. They've been unanswered, and Ponaganset is in control of this game. This is a Night Wizard team before losing 5-1 against RMTEB. They had scored on a crazy streak. They had 20 goals in a 3-game stretch, won all 3 of those games. This one will fly into the bench that time. No netting here on this side of the ice, and a big gasp from the crowd that time. Assisted by number 49, Troy Gerby, and number 29, Jake Steinkamp. So Gerby and Steinkamp getting the assist. This one got tipped towards net. This is a 4-point night for Troy Gerby. 3 assists and the power play goal. He had 9 points entering tonight, and he's got a 4-piece here in this critical late season matchup. Steinkamp gets his first point tonight with the assist there. And this will be no icing on the ice this time, as Penault will race back up to it. Kutu gets it back here for the Chieftains. Could not get by Caden Landy there. And he'll get sent down the ice. Penault will win the race to it there. Kutu steps into it, too tall. Hits off the back wall. Deshays puts it into the corner there. Logan Addison, the only one home tonight. Wasn't still a lot of time left in this game, and this team has scored a lot of goals this year. Addison has done the most of that for this Night Wizard team this season, but can't do anything that time except defer to Jarbeau on the other side. Anderson, rather, he turns it over, and Steinkamp takes it back. Schulte giving him some trouble that time, and Alfawaz on the other end. Alfawaz takes a little backhand shot there and off the mark. Down low, Scott gets through, and he could not find Steinkamp, but instead will find Deshays up top. Alfawaz in the middle there for Steinkamp, gets by him there, and Gerby will be the first one up to it as we are at the 7.5 minute mark now here of this final period. Chieftains lead by a pair. This one's turned over. Give it right back. Addison takes advantage and makes it a 1-goal game. Logan Addison with goal number 16 on the year. Came 7th into this game in points in Division 2, and Murguita is down in net. Murguita's down. He is slow to get up for Ponaganset. And we'll take a little commercial break. Chieftains up 4-3 here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, so Anthony Murguita, the sophomore freshman, who's had a pretty good game here tonight. Got some help off the ice. It's going to be the captain, Albert, better known as Rudy Boivay, will come into relief, looking to close this one out. But Murguita, a promising youngster, heading into the locker room after that one, and you hate to see it for a guy looking for his 3rd win of the season. Boivay comes in, but the Night Wizards now have a chance. I mean, there's a lot of time left. Here is Scott. Scott can't get by. Steinkamp finds it high slot, takes it moving. This one off the mark to the left side of the net, and Scott will get it right back there. And Anderson, Steinkamp gives it up, and this one got blocked by Schulte. 3-on-1 for the Night Wizards. Great pass. It's Anderson, and it's blocked. Second try, saved by Boivay. Steve Changel. What a play defensively to deny the Hayden Anderson shot. Looking for his 2nd today, and it's not going to come that time. Steinkamp back up to D'Alessio. Gets it back here, though. Steinkamp, 2-on-2. Going right wing circle, gives it up. And this one turned back over to Anderson, but now Gerby has it up the top. His shot saved. Rebound Steinkamp. 6.5 to go. Steinkamp steps into that one. It's saved as well. Ponaganset trying to win the first home game between these two teams in the last 4 years. Gerby takes, save, hit the post. And a big sigh of relief from Lacombe as he got a big piece of it there. Came off his chest. Hits the post instead. Now Alfawaz's shot saved. Lacombe, the freshman, stepping up big in the final half of this 3rd period. Addison looking to tie it up. Sets up for Schulte. Pass behind him, and Scott takes it off the boards. Scott leading this 3-on-3. Scott steps into it. Too tall. Deshays gets it back. Kutu in the near side corner, could not win the race to it there, and Deshays Couldn't either. Andelman takes it for the Night Wizards with Kutu in pursuit, and Andelman turns it over instead. Now here's Venditti. Addison. And Deshays will get that one as Andelman could not hang on to it there. Kutu turns it over. Trying to get it back here and could not for too long. Venditti has it at the left wing, and Venditti gets tangled up with Alfawaz. Ripped away by Kutu. Inside, they try to find a man there and could not get up to Anthony Merritt. This will be no icing as it's left that time for Andelman. Puts in a no man's land here with Gerby. Gerby crossed ice. Addison, free puck. All by himself in the middle there. And could not hang on again, Venditti, the freshman. This one down the ice for Anderson. Lunging, trying to get the shot up was Addison and couldn't. Gerby was there who just did enough to prevent the shot from being taken. Penault. Gerby. Near side, Gerby got his pocket picked by Addison. Gets it back here, Addison. Cuts inside. Addison with some space with the shot. It got saved. Boivay got a piece of it there. Landy long shot down the ice. Finds Addison. 4 minutes to go here from Burrillville. Alfawaz looking to take it away. Could not. Penault trying to get it back down there. And it's Addison who gets it back at center ice. Addison gets by McPhee. Got his pocket picked that time. Not going to get much fortune there past Steve Gingell. And that'll be iced by Ponaganset with 3:39 to go here in the third period. And what an exciting third period it's been. Between the Chieftains and the Night Wizards, an instant classic. That has still an unwritten finish. Andelman trying to write the script. Puts in a no man's land. Not going to do it that time. Gerby back up to Steinkamp. Gets through. Garrett Scott near side. Scott got by Andelman with a silky move. Puts in the middle. Steinkamp lunging shot. Got saved. Scott behind the net. Deshays back up at the point. And down low, it'll bounce over to Scott. Scott gets by one. It was Venditti that time in the middle. Second try for Steinkamp. He tips it in and puts the Chieftains back up by 2. Goal number 12 on the season for Jake Steinkamp. And with 3 minutes left, it might be enough to put this thing away. The captain does it again for the Chieftains. Jake Steinkamp, his 15th, actually now 16th point of the year. He had an assist earlier in the period as well. And Ponaganset, 3 goals here in the final period. Unbelievable game. Great finish from the Chieftains, who had a pair of power play goals. They got a big one there as well to make it a 2-score game, but Addison not done yet. That's going to be offside, though, against the Night Wizards. D'Alessio and Scott with the assist right there. That is Scott's second point of the game, along with D'Alessio. Came in this game with just 1 assist all season. That's a big one right there, and he had the initial shot that Steinkamp got the rebound on. This is the highest scoring Ponaganset game this season. They have not scored 5 goals in a game this year. Until tonight. And it's Kutu with it again. Kutu cross ice for D'Alessio. Could not get it to him. Kutu has a great look and scores. Another assist for D'Alessio. Another goal for Ponaganset. Tyler Kutu gets the Chieftains up to a half dozen. And he is the 6th different goal scorer for Ponaganset tonight. What a performance from the Chieftains. D'Alessio, another point for him, his 3rd. And just like that, it was a 4-3 game. Not even a minute of game time ago, the lead has ballooned to 6-3, and Ponaganset may be riding their way into the playoffs with that one. What a performance from Ponaganset down the stretch. And it's a team that averages just 2 goals per game in league play. They second to last in Division II play. And they got 6 tonight. Unbelievable. So Ponaganset, this will get them up to 8-6-1 on the year. This will actually clinch them a spot in the very least 8th in Division II. They have North Kingstown on Thursday. We'll have that here on Fans Only Sports Network at 6 o'clock. That's a team, NK, that is 7-7 with a shootout loss as well. So 7-7-0-0-1. Ponaganset after tonight will be 8-6-0-1-0. And it will be 2 points that separate them in the standings after this Chieftain win tonight. We're going to avoid that play-in win. They have Narrow to look after as well, who also have 16 points on the year. Cranston, Woonsocket, Scituate. They score again! It's Scott with his 2nd. Rather, Alphawas with his 2nd. And they're just playing with these boys now. 3 goals in the last 2 minutes for the Chieftains. Omar Alphawas, his 3rd point tonight, his 2nd goal. And he's the first multi-goal scorer here on the Chieftains tonight on what's been an absolute entourage of scoring from Ponaganset, which we haven't seen from them all year. And Alphawas, who had 2 goals entering tonight, gets that total up to 4 this evening. Got it right past Lacombe again. Here's Anderson with one more try. Sets it up for Scholde, and Scholde's been out of some trouble that time. Inside, they're going to tip this one in. I think it was last touch by a Chieftain, it looked like, and Boivay is not happy about that one. Nick Kapala with the goal. And that's his 4th year. They won't even celebrate that one. But he was the one who was able to touch it last, tip it in, makes it a 7-4 game, and this was a 2-2 game entering the 3rd period. 7 goals these 2 teams have exchanged on. Scholde this time. That one blocked. Final 30 seconds here from Burrillville. Sabatos down the ice. Andelman there first for the Night Wizards. Scholde. So 7 more goals allowed. Here's Andelman. Got his puck ripped away there. One more try for the Night Wizards for a feel-good goal. Anderson back to Andelman. Stick in there. Game is over. Ponaganset wins 7-4. And they have leapfrogged here tonight in the Division II standings from 7th to 5th. With more results coming soon from across the state. West Warwick EWG. They still have 2 games left to play, but they're going to fall 3-11 on the year. And they are officially now eliminated. Not eliminated just yet, but very close to being eliminated from play-in contention. With just 6 points on the year. Ponaganset, though, puts himself in a prime position to clinch a playoff spot with a victory against North Kingstown this Thursday. They'll be in the playoffs, but to avoid the play-in, they'll need to win that game, get some other things to go in their favor if they lose. But a huge win for the Chieftains. A great game here on Fans Only Sports Network. What a 3rd period it was for Ponaganset. This one brought to you once again by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share the love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to make youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com, use coupon code FOSports10, all caps, FOSPORTZ10, to get 10% off of your next purchase. And that is it from us. Tim Duffy signing off here for Fans Only Sports Network. Ponaganset with a 3-goal win behind 5 in the third. What a performance it was from the Chieftains, and these guys getting hot at the right time entering the postseason. We'll see you guys on Thursday for Ponaganset versus North Kingstown here on Fans Only Sports Network.